Hello and welcome to another edition of Lions Den on Main Media TV. I'm your host, Chirs Mangual, and today we'll be talking with Morris Rec Center staff, Jonathan Alvarado. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I appreciate it coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
A little bit of last-minute notice, but tell us a little bit more about yourself and the position you do at the Rec.
Well, I am the graduate assistant for marketing promotions at Campus Rec, and what our department does is we actually put out all the advertisement and marketing for the events that we have. So any of the flyers that you see around campus, any of the Facebook events or Facebook posts, Twitter. We also walk out and give little handbills, kind of interact with the students. So we kind of promote the various events that we actually have at Campus Recreation.
Okay, tell us about one of the big events that y'all threw earlier this semester, the Jumping into Spring.
Jumping into Spring, that actually went really well. It was always a lot of fun. It's the first time we did a light show for that event. It turned out really well. I know a lot of people had a lot of fun with that event. And also, it's a great way for other organizations to kind of promote themselves and get their name out there. So it was always a good turnout. It's a good way to welcome everybody back from the winter break, and it was a really good time.
Okay, and then also, it's some new changes at the Rec Center. Y'all have a new director as well. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Rick Rosensingle, he's actually coming from Kansas, and he's got a lot of new things he's trying to bring. His four big components are safety, integrity, communication, and customer service. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of implementing those four ideas into every single program, every single event that we put on. So far, he's doing a really good job, and we're really excited to see where that grows and how he's going to fit in with the rest of our staff as the years go on.
So are there any future plans that he wants to do with the staff as far as expanding the Morris Rec Center or doing things different?
I know right now we're currently working on the bike trail project to bring a bike trail to Commerce, Texas. So that's one of the projects that's in the works right now. They're still kind of starting in the very beginning stages, but they've been having meetings kind of working out those details. And expansion for the actual rec center, I mean, that's something that we've been wanting to do, for a while. And it's just, I think we're taking it one step at a time, but hopefully that, happens later on in the future.
And just to ask more about the expansion, what type of things they want to bring with the expansion?
More basketball courts, more group fitness spaces for group fitness classes, maybe expanding the weight room and cardio floor, expanding the track, adding more office spaces, getting a little crowded back there. So just, things like that. Maybe adding, extra volleyball court or expanding the pool or redoing the pool. So those are some of the things we're looking at doing with that expansion.
Okay. And I know a lot of students are involved in intramural sports this semester. Mm-hmm. Can you speak a little bit about that as far as some of y'all marketing tools to get students actually involved with
we definitely utilize Twitter a lot. Twitter is really big on our campus, so we tweet posts about sports going on like flag football or volleyball or things like that. Basketball is going on right now. Mm-hmm. I know it's a very popular sport on our campus, so the season just started, so we're seeing a lot of people post tweets about that, and the original, like the regular flyers and Facebook, it's usually what we do, but most of the time students are aware of these events that are going on, aware of the intramural program, so they kind of promote it. They kind of are like our little, minions and kind of promote it as well as what we do. So like word of mouth advertising works really well.
All right, that sounds great, man. So tell us a little bit about, I know that you're a grad student, tell us about the balance between, I know you have a lot of responsibilities with the Rec Center and being a grad student. Tell students the key to some of your success as far as keeping that balance.
I would definitely recommend, if you're a grad student, utilizing that support system, whether it's, family, friends, or your own staff. A lot of professionals know what it's like to be a grad student, and they know that it's sometimes difficult to manage both school and work as well. So definitely utilize, your network to kind of help you out. Time management is big. I have a calendar, lots of calendars, lots of planners that I kind of write down and keep track of what's going on. Do I know what important dates are? That way I don't get overwhelmed. And really it's just taking it one day at a time and realizing that, you do have a lot on your plate, but it's nothing that you can't get done. If you just kind of sit down and take it one step at a time, eventually it's going to get done, and there's no need to worry about it or stress about it too much.
All right, man, that's great advice. So looking forward into the semester, what type of events that y'all have coming up soon?
Well, right now, the next big event we have coming up would be our Chinese New Year, which is tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. at the MRC. There's going to be games, food, shows, activities, so we definitely recommend y'all go out to that. Outdoor Adventure is having their spring break trip, and you can still register for that. Information could be found on our website, and that's from March 9th to the 13th, and students who participate can go out there. They're going to ski or snowboard, hike, spend time out in Colorado, so that's really good. And then intramural events that are coming up, we also have soccer registration, which is going to end tomorrow, and then we have softball, and then our final big sport is going to be sand volleyball. So we have quite a few events going on. We recommend everyone to get involved, whether it's outdoor ventures, special events, or intramurals. Just find something that you want to do, and definitely do that.
Y'all are staying pretty busy over there at the rec center.
We do stay busy. This time of the semester is usually our busiest because it's like right in the middle, and then at the end our events kind of slowly die down, and that's when we kind of get a chance to reevaluate and just kind of take a break.
Okay, for those who don't know, what are the hours at the rec center right now for this semester?
Hours at the rec center are going to be 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and then 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays. And then Saturdays, I think it's 6 to 9, and then Sundays it's from 1 to 10 or 1 to 12 a.m. But you can find that on our website.
Oh, okay, all that information. Okay, and then also, what are some of your favorite parts at working at the rec?
Just interacting with the students. Having students come in and just kind of talk to you and say, hey, I really like this event, or asking you, hey, when is this event going on, and talking about their experience. I think that's a really good feeling for not only myself, but the rest of the staff when you have someone who's participating in your event and they come to you and say, hey, I'm having a lot of fun, this is really good, you did a great job. That's really encouraging to us because, like I said, the events that we put on are for the students. We want to make sure that the students are getting the most out of this. And so it's really encouraging for us, and that's by far my number one best part about working at Campus Rec is just interacting with the students and hearing all the good things they have to say about our programs. Okay, and so what is the main objective for the whole staff when y'all throw events? Are those some of the things that y'all talk about? Yes, we want to, also, depending on what the event is, I know with a lot of our special events, we want to give students a different cultural experience. Chinese New Year is a great example, Holy Fest. We want to kind of shed some light on some different cultures that represent our campus as well as, the rest of the world. So that's some of the things we consider about what can we provide these students, what kind of development can we give these students, and then with other events like outdoor venture and intramurals, we just want to find something that they've never experienced, or they can find a way to bond with other students, connect, do something that they have not done before, like with the trips for outdoor adventure, or interact with other students like with intramural sports. So we kind of ask those questions when planning our events, and we try to keep those in mind when we plan future events. Okay, Jonathan, plug in that Chinese New Year's event again before we leave. Chinese New Year tomorrow, February 19th, 7 to 9 p.m. at the MRC. So come out there. There's going to be a lot of food, games, prizes, shows, and it's going to be a really good time. So everyone come out there and enjoy yourselves. All right, anything else you want to tell to the audience? No, that's it. All right, man. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, man. And stay tuned for more Lions Den on Main Media TV. We have much more.